Good morning. Let me wipe this phone off. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Whoop. Let me clean y'all. Oh, I don't think that. Ooh. That might be better. Possibly. Good morning, y'all. Yeah. Good morning, good morning. So today is day 1 of the 30-day slim down. Let's get into it. We already know. I'm gonna make a do what it do, baby. First of all, shout out to me for going to Aldi's, not grabbing a box of cereal, not grabbing a box of oatmeal. I really decided, I said, you know what, girl, you just, you gonna do your thizzle on this challenge, huh? You just not gonna eat breakfast. Because I'm looking around for cereal. I said, I want to see a box of oatmeal. I'm going to get my ladder, my step stool, and I'm going to look back there in the Himalayas, and I'm going to see if I see a box of anything dealing with oatmeal. I know I won't go eat no pasta for the next 30 days. I was okay with that. No pastas. You know. But no breakfast. That's the best part of. No, that's still got it in your cup, not breakfast. You need breakfast. So I might have to just make me a breakfast smoothie, y'all. And you know what? The breakfast smoothie is what? The fruit and my tea. And so I'll make me one of them now. I'll make me one of them. I'm fine with that too. Matter of fact, that's probably what I do. That's cool. Yeah, I'll make me a breakfast smoothie. Yeah, I'm still gonna make this coffee though. Anyway, how y'all doing? So, you know, the 30-day challenge, you don't even got to buy no product. Now, me, of course, I'm not gonna go without my product because I need it. That's part of my discipline that I have built up for going on 7 years. I'm not gonna go without my product. So let's get into it. Okay, I'm not gonna go without mine. So, you know, for those of you who got your product, you know, and want to expedite your process, it's $1,000 on the line. I mean, why would you want to expedite your process? I mean, why wouldn't you? You know, somebody say you can win $250, $500, $1,000. I'm not gonna rely on myself who couldn't do it before, you know, of my own thinking before. I'm gonna say, hey, if I seen somebody, you know, before or afters, I seen them at almost 300 pounds, you know, being able to lose 5 pounds fast several times. I seen them be able to lose 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 75, 80, 95, 100, over. I'm gonna tell, and they had to use they might have had to use some supplements, you know what I'm saying, to help them out. I'm doing that. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm doing that. I'm gonna do what they did, baby. Okay. Wash this down. Like that. Like so. This is water hot. I'm gonna do what they did. Show you rock. 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 So look. No question that. If somebody said, this is how you make $1 million. And I'm sitting here, you know, I think I'm big boss balling because, you know, when I started this, I was making about $3,000 to $4,000 a month. Because commission, I was in the top 10% of my floor. Right? So I was big boss balling. I always been good at sales, right? Doing good. Money wasn't the problem. But I wasn't happy. Right? My job, I'm a creative. What I was doing was very mediocre for my mind. Just sitting there doing the same thing, in and out, 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 in and out. Nah. I needed something that had maybe blue this day, green that day, mix it up with some yellow that day, something different that day, right? And that's what this do. It's different. You ain't gotta do the same thing every day. I may take the same products every day, but I can mix it up and talk to different people every day, explore different avenues of things every day, right? So I love about what I do. I can travel. Really, I don't gotta sit behind the same desk every day. You know what I'm saying? There's no cap on this. No have y'all. Did y'all see? It's been a little while now, but that video where them truckers didn't get their pension, they didn't get that retirement after decades of working. Now, how would you feel if you got to the end and you back towards the grave? You done worked your whole life. You can't get back 40, 50 years. Right? You on the other side of the lifespan. And somebody say, hey, I know. I'm so sorry, I know. You know, but business needs. I know. We lied to you. I know. Look at what's happening right now. I know. Federal. I know. You took this federal job because you just knew you was gonna get to the end and you was gonna have that pension and the retirement and all that good stuff. I know. I'm so sorry. We need you to sign this here and take this lump sum up front. No. It's nowhere close to what you're supposed to get so you can live well and retire at the end, and you ain't gotta work for nobody else the rest of your life. We know you're gonna have to go find a job. You probably gonna have to stand at the door of Walmart. I know. But just sign this right here. And we know this man only gonna be in office for like 4 years, but we need you to sign your life away now. It'll probably, after 4 years, somebody probably come along and fix all of it, and then, it's too late. And you done signed your life away. And you probably won't be interested. You'll probably be dead and gone by then. I know. Whew. This is tough for us, too. But we just need you to do this right now. And, if you're still alive then, if you're still alive, kind of like that shot, where they said it's gonna take them 50 years to find out the after effects, especially in men. Yeah, my daddy won't get the chance to find out the after effects. Will I even be alive to find out the after effects? God willing. And then what? I'ma sue on his behalf. We gotta stop settling for other people being in charge of our destinies and giving us the crumbs. Of God's promise. The crumbs, the crumbles. God said overflow. He didn't say settle flow. He said overflow. There's not room enough to receive. Not settle flow. So much settling going on. Some of y'all just don't believe big enough. You don't even know why you don't believe big enough. You don't even know why you stopped believing. You have no idea why you stopped pursuing your dreams. Some of you do know why you stopped pursuing your dreams. And you don't know why you can't start back. You have no idea. Put that in the fridge to sip on after my coffee. So that's how I make my lemon brew. Set that in the fridge to stay cold. So all the teas that so I'm sipping on, going to be sipping on my coffee with my instant tea, and then brew tea with my lemon tea. That's 4 teas. This is 2 servings and a snack, because this is 20 ounces. So on the pack it says adults consume an 8-ounce glass with lunch, dinner, and 4-ounce glass with evening snack. Make me consume morning, noon, and night. So this is 20 ounces. So that's two 8-ounce and a 4-ounce, right? So I'm consumed throughout the day. Sip it through the day. That's how I started when I was at work. And then I'm gonna sip my coffee, right? So yeah, that's how I get through. Then I'll probably take another one of these, to be honest, because today is a long day. And then throughout the day, I'm gonna take some more resolution drops. Yeah. You see, I have my NutriBurst. So I'll put that and that back in here, in the refrigerator. I'm gonna take water out, so I have some water. Put this on the table. So that's how I do that, y'all. That's how I get ready for my day. Let's see, I have products and everything like that. So anyway, we gotta want more. We gotta figure out why we're not pursuing more. Why do we feel like we should settle for the crumbles? Gotta really figure out what's in your head. You're right. A lot of people, you're right. It is all in your head. Something in your head says, I should settle. Something in your head says, well, I mean, you know, I got it by myself. Yeah. You got exactly what you got right now by yourself. Where you've gotten yourself right now by yourself to this wall is exactly where you've gotten yourself, and that's where you're going to stay by yourself. There's a reason why we have leaders. There's a reason why God put leaders, preachers, teachers, and things in place to help lead us to better, right? But you know what? We need the stubborn people in the world who can't see that they need someone else. If God had disciples, right? He had to have some people come with him to show and lead the other people, right? Moses. If them folks could just lead themselves to freedom, they would have did it. But then you had them people that look back. They knew they had somebody to lead them to freedom, and they still look back because it was, I got it. You know what? It was better back there because we had food, shelter. Yeah, we were slaves, but we had better back there. You know, they gave us rationed meals, but we had better back there. So, you know, we had, you know, little golden trinkets and stuff. Like, we had better because we knew we was going to eat our rations. So I really go back there. Still, I don't want to go to the promised land of overflow. What? Where nobody had to tell me what to do? I don't have to slave and labor? I don't want to do that. Who wants to be free to roam the promised land of God? Like, who wants to do that? Like, I want to be told what to do. I need somebody to tell me what to do. I need somebody to tell me what to do. Because I don't know. I cannot be accountable for myself. Like, I need somebody to tell me when to wake up in the morning. I need to tell me when to shower, when to brush my teeth, when to wash my... Okay? Alright? Like, I don't know. I need somebody to tell me when to clock in, when to clock out. Okay? When I have time to eat, like, I need somebody to tell me when I could go take lunch, when I could go pay my bills, when I could go, you know, take a vacation, like, I don't know how to govern myself, like, I'm lost without somebody telling me what to do, That's what the Bible for. Read the Bible, and then it'll tell you, give you some instructions, without you being on the clank. Anyway, y'all don't hear me though. I'm gonna do what it do, baby. I'm gonna do what I came for. I don't know what y'all come to do. I come to clap my hands. I come to stomp my feet. I come to press for joy. I come to get that more. I come to get that more. Cause Jesus said I can have. Cause Jesus said I can have. Cause Jesus said I can have. The Lord said I could have more. Okay? He didn't say I could have the crumbles. He said I could have more. Exceedingly and above all. He said I could have more. He said I could have over. He didn't say I could have the handout. The stingy. The pinch. The pinch of salt. Y'all hear me? Y'all do what you do. Day one. Join me in the challenge. Let's do it. I implore you, while you ain't got to get no products, don't let your minimum be your maximum. And you say, well, I ain't got to get no products. I could still win. It's possible. But because there are people doing more than the minimum, like myself, and taking their products, going walking. Some people, I promise you, busting it out in the gym. My foot ain't gonna allow me to bust it out in the gym, but I'm still gonna walk. In this house, okay? I can tell you why you don't have to. Probably not going to win if you do the bare minimum, because there's too many people that's not going to sit at the bottom with you. Anyway, I'm going to see you I'm going to see you from the top. All right. Peace. See you later.